check, 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 check. Who kills the music? Good evening, baseball fans. Welcome to D. White Field, the home of your Golden Aces. If everyone could please turn their attention to the third base side of the field, we're going to take a few moments to recognize our 2026 senior class of Golden Aces baseball. Our first senior is number 13, Brendan Bowser. Brendan is escorted by his parents Bob and Amy Bowser. Brendan has been a 3-year starter, accumulating 70 career hits at the plate. He has 72 career innings on the mound with 101 career strikeouts. He was also a first-team all-conference selection as a junior. Brennan has committed to playing college baseball at Greenville University next season, while also studying sports management. His favorite high school baseball memory is winning the sectional championship his sophomore season. Please give one more hand to number 13, Brendan Bowser. Our next senior is number 11, Asher Costin. Asher is being escorted by his parents Donnie and Cassara Costin. Asher has been a 4-year starter, accumulating 89 career hits at the plate. He has 101 career innings on the mound with 128 career strikeouts. Asher has committed to playing baseball at Frontier Community College next season, also studying business management and administration. His favorite high school baseball memory is getting the walk-off base hit in the sectional championship his sophomore year. Please give another hand to number 11, Asher Costin. Our next senior is number 12, Cole Carmichael. Cole is being escorted by his parents Corey and Sydney Carmichael. Cole has played left field and right field this season, as well as accumulating 6 stolen bases and 14 runs scored as a courtesy runner. After the season, Cole plans to enter the workforce and pursue a lineman career. His favorite high school baseball memories are the bus rides to and from the away games. Please give one more hand to number 12, Cole Carmichael. Our next senior is number 3, Michael Reed. Michael is being escorted by his aunt Dee Dee Simpson. Michael joined the team as a senior after an extended time away from baseball and has been a valuable courtesy runner this season. His favorite memory from this baseball season has been the bus rides to and from the away games. Please give a big hand for number 3, Michael Reed. And our final senior is number 15, Ryder Sloss. Ryder is being escorted by his parents Damon Sloss and Tracy Singer. Ryder has been a 4-year starting catcher, accumulating 118 hits, including 30 doubles and 9 home runs. He was also the Little Illini Conference Player of the Year as a junior. Ryder is committed to playing baseball at Wabash Valley College next season, while also studying business management. His favorite high school baseball memory was hitting a walk-off home run against Lawrenceville in a conference game during his junior season. Please give one more hand to number 15, Ryder Sloss. And let's have one more big round of applause for all 5 of our Golden Aces seniors.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month. Or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today. Because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I have always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Spring into great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a Jeep Wrangler for only $340 a month, or a Ram 1500 with 2.9% financing for 72 months and up to $13,000 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Good afternoon and welcome here to D. White Field, home of the Mount Carmel Golden Aces, as we have non-conference action on Senior Day for the Golden Aces. They'll take on the Edwards County Lions, who come into this contest 18-6 overall for head coach Michael Snidel, while the Golden Aces are 16-8 for head coach Tyler Browning. Want to make note here early on that Mount Carmel Sports Boosters are selling Ace of Spades tickets. So if you want to get them live here, Tim Willis and Doug Spear are out here selling tickets. $5 will get you a ticket, and they've got various ticket options. The next drawing will be next Wednesday, May 20th. Current jackpot is $10,390, and if you win the weekly, got to look at my text message. Coach Willis is always trying to keep me up to date here. $175 if your ticket is drawn next week, but it's not the Ace of Spades. So, all right, non-conference action, Senior Day for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. And there were, if I remember counting right, I believe there's 5 seniors on the ball club. Looking at Ryder Sloss, Asher Costin, Brendan Bowser, Cole Carmichael, and Michael Reed were all announced with family members prior to the game. So we're looking forward to an outstanding ball game. What a beautiful day for baseball here in May. I mean, there's been years where it's been like 90 degrees on this date. There's been years where, we might have had a little flake of snow every once in a while. But today, it is perfect. Barely a cloud in the sky, if any. So a lot of sunshine out here today for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. And looking at the defensive alignment here for the Golden Aces, at third base, you got River Dasher. Shortstop, Santiago Juanipa. Second base, you have Logan Mobley. First base, Asher Costin. In left field will be Cole Carmichael. Center field will be Jaden Smith, and in right field will be Wade Keepus. Behind the plate, Ryder Sloss, and on the mound will be Brendan Bowser. So it looks like Edwards County is going to have their black jerseys on today, red numbers, white pants. Should be a good game. Just in case Lori Snidel's following, I want to say glad to hear you're at home. Talked to Michael before the game. He said Seaton's doing okay also. So you can let Seaton know, even though he's a Cub fan, we'll say hello to him too. So right now, stepping in the box for Edwards County will be Drew Roosevelt, the shortstop. Number 24. shortstop, Drew Roosevelt. And the first pitch is going to be high and inside for ball one. Defense is playing pretty well straight away as the ball's put into play. And that's going to be out into left center field off the fence, and it'll be a double. Double to start off the game here for Drew Roosevelt. Number 22, the first baseman, Jax Duncan. So Jax Duncan now will come into the box with a runner on second base here. Early opportunity for the Lions to get a run on the board. We'll see if the defense and the pitching can keep that from happening. So Bowser out of the stretch. Curveball is just inside, I guess. So that'll be ball one. Not much of a breeze today. Flags are just kind of sitting out there, looking good. Pitch is inside, fouled down the third baseline. So that'll even up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Jax Duncan at the plate here. Strike 2 on the curveball. And looking at that pitch, that may have actually been his changeup that came in there for a strike. Had a little drop action to it. Bowser steps off, is going to reset here. 1-2 count to Jax Duncan. Swing and a miss for the first out. So a little cutter right there, low and outside, got Duncan, and that'll bring up the catcher, Cash Connor. Number 3, the catcher, Cash Connor. So Cash Connor hitting in the 3-hole here for the Lions today. He's the catcher. Golden Ace is still playing fairly straight away. Left and right will generally play straight away. Center field will move to the pull side of the hitter, depending upon whether they're right-handed or left-handed. First pitch from Bowser. Comes in, drops off the table for strike number 1. Swing and a miss. Pitch up in the zone a little bit there on the fastball, and Connor couldn't catch up. That'll be strike 2, so no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second base here in the top of the first inning. Senior day out here at D. White Field for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. We'll turn around and have another home game tomorrow, pending the weather. And a foul tip right into the glove of Ryder Sloss, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 strikeouts in a row here after the double, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Walker Sledge. Number 23, third baseman, Walker Sledge. So now there's 2 outs. Drew Roosevelt still out at second base with that leadoff double off the wall. And the first pitch from Bowser is going to be hit out to left field. Carmichael's on the run, and it drops. So that'll be the first run of the game, and we're throwing to third base for some reason. Got to throw that ball to second base right there. But either way, it's 1-0, Edwards County on top, as they did get the leadoff double in on that hit by Walker Sledge. Number 25, DH, Owen Lynch. So now it's the DH, number 25, Owen Lynch at the plate here, right-handed batter. First pitch is going to be hit out to right field. Slow curveball there. Arm action changed quite a bit. So that'll bring up the center fielder, Evan Rhodes. Center fielder, number 14, Evan Rhodes. So runners now on first and second here in the first inning of play. 2 outs. Got Duncan and Connor out on strikeouts, and then it's been back-to-back singles. Pitch is high for a ball. So right now the infield, ball in play, they've got any base that they can get a force out. There's a strike, evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is outside, off the plate. Be 2 balls and a strike here to number 14, Evan Rhodes. 6th batter in the lineup here for the Edwards County Lions. And that ball is going to be hit out into center field, and it's going to drop for a hit. Jaden Smith comes up throwing, and that's not going to get it, as there's the second run. That ball was fisted out into the outfield and puts the Lions up 2-0 here in the first inning. Second baseman, number 16, Bentley Alexander. So runners still on first and second here. 3 straight hits in a row for the Edwards County Lions. Pitch is high. So 1 ball, no strikes. Bowser comes set out of the stretch. And the pitch. It's going to be a strike on the outside corner. 2-0 here. Senior night for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. Pitch is high. So Bentley Alexander at the plate here for the Edwards County Lions. And that pitch is low, so it's 3 balls and a strike. Well, we started off the game with a double off the left center field wall. Then it was back-to-back strikeouts for the 2- and 3-hole hitters. Then it's been 3 straight singles here for Edwards County in this first inning. And that'll be ball 4. So we've had a little bit of everything. The pitcher, number 11, Wyatt Greathouse. So the bases are loaded. Infielders now can go to any base. Home, first, second, third, any base for a force out. But on the flip side of that, Mr. Greathouse is hoping to help his cause a little bit, because if he can get a base hit, he's got a chance at scoring 2 runs to double up the lead here, 4-0. Right now it's just 2-0. First pitch from Bowser is a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So it's an 0-2 count. Let's see if we can finish this off and limit the damage here. And it's going to be popped up on the right side, foul territory. Costin is trying to fight the sun, and he makes the play. So that's going to end the top of the first inning. It's the Edwards County Lions 2, the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 0. Golden Aces come to bat here.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
Welcome back here to D. White Field, 2-0. The Edwards County Lions lead the Mount Carmel Golden Aces, headed to the bottom of the first inning here. As in that top of the first inning, it was a double off the left center field wall for Drew Roosevelt. Back-to-back strikeouts made it 2 outs, and then 3 straight singles and a walk brought in 2 more runs, or brought in 1 more run, I should say. Made it 2-0 here for the Edwards County Lions. Batting order for the Golden Aces today, you're looking at River Dasher, Santiago Juanipa, Ryder Sloss, Asher Costin, Brendan Bowser, Jaden Smith, Maddox Dillard's the DH, Cole Carmichael, and Wade Keepus. Pitching for Edwards County is Wyatt Greathouse, and behind the plate is Cash Connor. Leading off for the Golden Aces, the third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. So River Dasher comes to the plate. Comes into this ball game batting .393 on the season. He had one of the 2 hits last night down in Harrisburg, a big double. As that pitch was, I was getting ready to tell you that pitch was outside, but all of a sudden it was called a strike. So that'll be strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Dasher. Swings and misses on the next pitch. He's got an 0-2 count. Time to battle out of it here. Put the ball in play and see what happens. You never know when you put the ball in play. That pitch is low and outside. The outfield playing straight away here for Edwards County. Dasher puts it in play down to the third baseman. Makes the throw over, and that's going to be out number 1. Shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa. So that'll bring up Santiago Juanipa, the shortstop for the Golden Aces. He's batting .403 on the season. So 1 out here for the Golden Aces. Curveball falls in for a strike. That pitch is in the dirt. It's going to scoot away, so we'll get a new baseball. Tomorrow, Golden Aces will host Gibson Southern. The Titans come to town, pending how much it rains tomorrow. Santiago reaches out, hits it into right field, but it's going to be right at the right fielder. So that's going to be out number 2. And it'll bring up Ryder Sloss, the catcher. The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss. So Ryder Sloss is going to step in the box here with 2 outs, batting .494 on the season. Leads the team in home runs as the first pitch is low and outside in the dirt. Cash Connor blocks it. So the next pitch from Greathouse is called a strike. Ball in the dirt, 2-1 to Ryder. As Ryder now is with a 2-1 count, he's going to be looking right in that one spot that he can really turn on it. Pitch is outside, 3 balls and a strike. Hitter's delight here for Ryder. And the pitch is outside, ball 4. Almost like it was an intentional walk there. I doubt it was, but they didn't put anything close for him to swing at. The first baseman, number 11, Asher Costin. Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 3, Michael Reed. So Asher Costin's going to step in the left-handed batter's box, batting .365 here on the season. Ball's in the dirt here, as maybe now it'll be an opportunity. Golden Aces have 2 outs. Maybe we can get 2 or 3 guys in a row making some contact and drive in a couple of runs. Edwards County did it in the top half of the first inning. They had 2 outs and then 3 base hits in a row as balls fouled off toward the first base dugout. Evens up the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Costin rips it out into right field, base hit. Oh, Reed's going to go all the way to third base, and he's going to get in there safely. Whew. That was mighty, mighty close. The pitcher, number 13, Brendan Bowser. So now runners at first and third. Head coach Michael Snyder is going to come out and talk with the umpire about that play down there at third base. So Brendan steps in the box, batting .385. He's either at the top or, I can't remember now if he's at the top or near the top on RBIs. As right now, there's no way that the base umpire can look because he was looking at the runner to make sure he touched first base. So absolutely no way that that call can be overturned. So they went through the motions there. Makes everybody feel better. And now Brendan Bowser will step in the box here with an opportunity to help his cause and get some runs on the board here for the Golden Aces. Now that right fielder, he's playing a lot of right center field where Brendan likes to hit the ball. So maybe we need to go just a little more towards center. And there's going to be one that's going to drop down in there, and that's going to be a base hit. First run comes across. So a single and an RBI for Brendan Bowser. And that'll bring up Jaden Smith. The center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith will step in the box now, batting .312 on the season. And with a runner at second base with Asher Costin out there, he's going to have an opportunity to pick up the tying RBI here. As the first pitch comes in, swinging away, pops it up down out into left field. The shortstop comes over and drops it. He dropped it. And Bowser went all the way around to third base. So that's going to be an E6. And it'll bring up the DH, Maddox Dillard. Number 20, the DH, Maddox Dillard. So Maddox Dillard in limited action this year from the offensive standpoint, coming in batting .200. He's got runners at first and third now. You got Smith, one of the team leaders. He's up in the top 2 or 3 for stolen bases, and he is back safely. Had a pretty big lead there. So runners at first and third, 2 outs. We're all tied up 2-piece. So it's a brand new ball game. And if Dillard can come through with a hit, we can take the lead. So Dillard fouls it off. We do an awful lot of swinging at that first pitch. And he's throwing an awful lot of curveballs on the first pitch. So we're not, that's just not a good offensive hitting strategy. And just as we found out the other night over at Flora, you know, if you would be a little patient, maybe you get a pitcher into the pitch count situation and he's out. Pick off down, trying to get it Jaden Smith out at first base, and he's called safe. As Jax Duncan, the first baseman, made a swipe tag effort, but it was just after Jaden had got back on the bag. And that's a called strike on the outside corner, just below the letters. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for the Golden Aces. Maddox Dillard, the DH, is at the plate. And the pitch fouled off. That was a curveball. You sit there and you're just like, oh my word, that thing's coming in like a beach ball. So right now for the Golden Aces, you got Smith at first, Bowser at third. And it's going to be fisted, and that's going to be just over the reach of the second baseman. So we're going to go first and third on that single by Maddox Dillard. The left fielder, number 12, Cole Carmichael. So first and third again here for the Golden Aces. Cole Carmichael's coming to the plate. Cole's played a lot out in left field this season. Now he's getting an opportunity to play left field and hit. So he's going to pop it up foul. Connor's going to go back to the screen. Now he's going to run out of room. So it'll be a foul ball. As the left fielder moved in quite a bit here, I realize it's the 8 hole, but Cole's got enough strength. If he turns on it, he could definitely pull off a double here. And if Maddox Dillard gets on his horse, he might be able to score. First and third, you got Jaden Smith at third, Maddox Dillard at first, Cole Carmichael at the plate. The pitch. Swung and missed, and it was a foul ball. Nobody moved, so I'm going to guess that's a foul ball. So it'll be a 2-strike count here with 2 outs. And the pitch. Inside. That's one of those that you just wear it. You say, okay, I'll turn my back and let you hit me. Cole's got an opportunity to get an RBI here with a single. That pitch is low and outside. And now it's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Base hit. There's an RBI for Cole Carmichael. And somehow we overran the base at second base and got tagged out. So, hey, bottom line is Golden Aces now have the lead 4-2 going into the top of the second inning. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Welcome back here to D. White Field, top of the second inning, 4-2 Golden Aces on top. Number 6, left fielder, Rocky Bell. Rocky Bell steps in, the 9-hole hitter to lead off the second inning for Edwards County. First pitch swung on and missed. So Golden Aces lead this one 4-2 going into the top of the second inning. Pitch is high. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Swing and a miss on the fastball on the outer third of the plate. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Rocky Bell. and a miss on the fastball. So first out of the inning. So that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Drew Roosevelt, who doubled off the left center field wall the first at bat. Shortstop, number 24, Drew Roosevelt. So Roosevelt, on the second pitch of the ball game, literally hit it about halfway off the fence out in left center field. That pitch is going to be hit out to center field. Jaden Smith runs back, and he's got it. Plenty of room. It only went about 335. So that'll be an F8. 2 outs, and brings to the plate Jax Duncan, the first baseman. First baseman, number 22, Jax Duncan. So Jax Duncan now at the plate. Jax last time struck out. And the first pitch is swung on and missed on a nasty curveball right there. Another curveball for strike 2. Dimensions here at D. White Field, you got 305 down both lines, 345 to dead center. Ball's going to be fouled down the right field line, and I don't think anybody can get there. It went off, literally off the top of the fence and went into foul territory out of play. But that ball, I don't think that ball is going to be any good. It went off the top of the fence, literally. So it's still 2-strike count here to Jax Duncan. So Bowser working out of the windup and the pitch. Ball is high. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Sloss is going to tag him out. And that's going to be the 4th strikeout of the first 2 innings for Bowser. Golden Aces lead this one 4-2, coming to bat in the bottom of the second inning.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month, or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. Golden Aces lead this non-conference game. Senior day out here for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. Lead at 4-2 going to the bottom of the second inning. Mount Carmel Sports Boosters are selling the Ace of Spades tickets out here today, so if you just turned us on, drive on out here to D. White Field. It's a beautiful day. Bring your lawn chair. You find some shade or hit the sunshine, whichever you wish to do. But the Sports Boosters selling those Ace of Spades tickets. The current jackpot is $10,390, and even if they get the weekly drawing and it's not the Ace of Spades, you still win $175. Leading it off for the Golden Aces, the right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus. So Wade Keepus will lead it off here in the second inning. Wade batting .279 on the season. First ball, line down the right side into the dugout. That'll be into the first base dugout. So Wade needs to get on here to get that top of the order up here. As the next pitch is low and outside. That's in for a strike on the inside corner, just below the letters. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the right fielder, Wade Keepus. Next pitch from Greathouse. I don't know, is he trying to throw a knuckleball? Because you can tell that he short arms and pushes that ball in there, and I don't know if he's just throwing a knuckleball or what. As that ball is going to be hit off the end of the bat, but the second baseman in the sun catches it. So that's out number 1. The third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. So that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, River Dasher. Grounded out to third base his first time at the plate. I'm ready just to see River turn on one time. Come out of your shoes, son. Boom! Oh, man, he had that one too. Swing and a miss there on the curveball. Seems like that's going to be what we're going to see today is a healthy dose of curveball. There he turns on one, going out to left center field, and it's going to be caught by the center fielder. So the center fielder, Evan Rhodes, did a nice job of tracking that ball and stuck with it and made the catch, probably about 8 foot from the fence. The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa. So Santiago Juanipa is going to come up to the plate here. He flew out to right field his first time at bat. He's going to ground it towards third base. Pitcher comes over, gets it, throws quickly, and makes the play. So Greathouse to Duncan, out number 3. And that's going to take us to the top of the third inning. Golden Ace is on top 4-2. We'll be back after these messages.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back here to D. White Field as we head to the top of the third inning. Mount Carmel Golden Aces on top of the Edwards County Lions by the score of 4-2. And coming up for Edwards County is going to be 3-4-5, the meat of the order for the Edwards County Lions. Catcher, number 3, Cash Connor. So Cash Connor will come up to the plate. He'll stand in the right-handed batter's box, the catcher. Struck out his first at bat. So let's see how we pitch him this time. Curveball. Must have been, oh, umpire says just a little inside. And that pitch is high. So 2-0. Pitch on the outer third is a strike, so 2 balls, 1 strike here to Cash Connor. Defense once again playing straight away here for the Golden Aces. So that pitch is inside, so it'll be 3 balls and a strike. And now you got to come to their 3-hole hitter, one of their better hitters in this lineup. Got him fisted, got inside and fouled it off down the third base line. Michael Snidel fields it cleanly, as he did for me, clear back in Legion ball many moons ago. Of course, he was playing on the other side of the diamond, playing at first base there during Legion ball. But 3-2 count here. payoff pitch. Fisted, Dasher grabs it, throws it over to Costin, and then on the tag, they're going to call him out. So now they're going to try to, nope, I thought they were going to appeal that down to the home plate umpire, but they didn't. So that's going to bring up Walker Sledge. Third baseman, number 23, Walker Sledge. So Walker Sledge started the onslaught of singles last time with 2 outs. Got an RBI in his first at bat. Pulled that pitch outside. So ball 1 with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Pitch is low for ball 2. When you're working behind the batter, that's not a good sign. As that swing is going to be out to left field, Cole Carmichael drifts on it a little bit, comes up with the catch. So that'll be out number 2, bringing up the DH, Owen Lynch. The DH, number 25, Owen Lynch. So Owen Lynch, now the DH, will come up to the plate. He had a single in his last at bat. First pitch is a strike. Right down central. So 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Ground ball going to be to the second baseman. Mobley gets it over to Costin. Out number 3. Nice inning there for the Golden Aces. So right now, after 2.5 innings, it's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 4, the Edwards County Lions 2. We'll be back after these messages.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month. Or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
Welcome back here to D. White Field as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It'll be 2, 3, 4. Anybody gets on brings up the 5 hole, so you have Sloss, Costin, Bowser, and then Smith. That can be a run right there. We can string together 3, 4 hits right there in a row and put some more runs up on the board here for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. As leading it off is going to be Ryder Sloss. The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss. So Ryder Sloss steps in the box. He walked last time and got that walk with 2 outs. 2 out walks come back to haunt you as the Golden Aces got a single. There was an error, and 2 more singles. That pitch is low and outside. They must have had a little pitching meeting before the ball game and said, we are not going to pitch to Ryder Sloss. Oh, they did right there. It's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Roosevelt gets it over to Duncan, so that'll be out number 1. First baseman, number 11, Asher Costin. So Asher Costin's going to come to the plate. He got the first single of the game for the Golden Aces. And there's another one. If that ball gets on his horse, that's going to be 2. 2, and it could be 3 if he doesn't pick it up right. Oh, he picked it up. They threw it in, so therefore it's going to be a double for Asher Costin. And that'll bring up Brendan Bowser to the plate. The pitcher, number 13, Brendan Bowser. So Brendan Bowser comes up to the plate. He had a single and an RBI his first time at bat. He's got a chance to get another one here with if he can pull off a single with Costin out at second base, and that would help his cause. Right now, Golden Aces lead this one 4-2. Just a reminder that tomorrow Golden Aces will host the Gibson Southern Titans. First pitch is going to be popped up to the first base. And he's going to over the shoulder catch it on that. How do you do that on your first pitch? Center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith. So if I've got any young listeners out there, and you're watching this game, don't give yourself up like that until you got 2 strikes. I mean, that's a defensive swing right there. First pitch, nice block there by Cash Connor, as that ball could have got back to the screen rather easily, but Cash did a nice job. So Jaden Smith's at the plate. Jaden got on by an error by the shortstop. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Golden Aces. And Smith's going to hit it on the fly out into center field, and it'll be caught for out number 3. So just like that, the Golden Aces not able to bring in the double by Asher Costin, and we'll go to the top of the 4th inning. 4-2 Golden Aces on top.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Welcome back here to D. White Field, top of the 4th inning. Golden Aces lead 4-2. Brings up Evan Rhodes for the Edwards County Lions. Center fielder, number 14, Evan Rhodes. Evan Rhodes, in the 1st inning, he had a single and an RBI. So he was the last guy to actually get a single. So hopefully we'll jinx it this time. That pitch is high for ball 1. Inside for ball 2. Starting to feel like I'm coming from the movie Major League. Ball 1, ball 2, ball 44. As that ball's hit out to left field, Cole Carmichael has a beat on it and makes the catch. So that'll be out number 1. Second baseman, number 16, Bentley Alexander. So Bentley Alexander comes to the plate, drew a walk last time, the only walk so far in this ball game for Edwards County. That pitch is inside for a ball. Outside, inside, outside. Maybe I just need to talk negatively and things come into fruition here. Nope, that's ball 3. Bentley Alexander playing second base here today for the Edwards County Lions. He's going to walk on 4 straight pitches for the 2nd time. And that'll bring up Wyatt Greathouse, the pitcher for Edwards County. Number 11, the pitcher, Wyatt Greathouse. So Wyatt Greathouse flew out to the first baseman in his, it was a foul out. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. going to see, will Coach Snyder put them in motion? Maybe a little bunt and run action. Here it is, bunt and run. Ball's popped up. Ryder is going to make the catch. Nice play by Ryder Sloss. And that's going to be the second out, bringing up the 9-hole hitter, Rocky Bell. Left fielder number 6, Rocky Bell. So Rocky Bell comes to the plate. Rocky struck out in his first at bat. Does have a runner at first base. That is Bentley Alexander. Bowser comes set. And the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Outfield playing in the same spot they've always played. That pitch is to the inside. So we throw one outside, then we over adjust, we throw it inside. I think the scorekeeper got mad enough to throw the scorebook. That's going to be ball 3. Oh, you're playing with fire, Scarecrow. As it's a 3-0 count, he's going to have to just throw him right down the middle now. As that's going to be strike 1. So it's a 3-1 count. And I would almost say that Rocky Bell's going to have to, he might be instructed to take another one. I think I would. I'd say, nope, take again. That pitch is high. So 2 walks here in the inning. And that's going to bring up the top of the order with Drew Roosevelt. Shortstop, number 24, Drew Roosevelt. And just not the person you want to see with 2 guys on base here. With Drew Roosevelt coming to the plate, he's already doubled off the wall and flew out to center field, and that one was caught literally 2 steps in front of the wall. So, got to take care of some business here. Maybe the 3rd time through is the charm. Regionals will be hosted here by the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. I don't have the dates yet, but I do know Golden Aces are the 3 seed, Fairfield's the 2 seed. Golden Aces in their first game, which would be the semifinal of the regional, they'll be taking on the 6-seeded Benton Rangers. May 28th. So Bowser comes set. First pitch. Curveball right back to Bowser. 3rd time was the charm as he tosses it over to Costin. And that's going to end the top of the 4th inning. 4-2, the Golden Aces on top. We'll be back after these messages.
Spring into great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a Jeep Wrangler for only $340 a month, or a Ram 1500 with 2.9% financing for 72 months and up to $13,000 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College in Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back here to D. White Field as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 4-2, the Mount Carmel Golden Aces on top of the Edwards County Lions. And coming up for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces here, it's going to be 7, 8, 9, Maddox Dillard, Cole Carmichael, and Wade Keepus. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Golden Aces, the DH, number 20, Maddox Dillard. So Maddox Dillard comes up. He did get a single and an RBI in his first at-bat of the game back in the first inning. So on the mound is Wyatt Greathouse for Edwards County. His first pitch is across the outside corner for a strike. Curveball comes in for strike number 2. And that thing's coming in so slow that if it comes in like that, you just got to turn on it and smoke it. So now on the 0-2 count, swings, and the left fielder's got a bead on it and puts it away. One-handed catch out there. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Brings up Cole Carmichael. Left fielder, number 12, Cole Carmichael. So Cole Carmichael, he also had a single and an RBI in his first plate appearance here this afternoon, as that pitch is low and in the dirt for ball number 1. Senior night here at D. White Field. You've got Ryder Sloss, Asher Costin, Brendan Bowser, Cole Carmichael, and Michael Reed, 5 seniors. As a swing and a miss there by Cole. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Curveball comes in for a strike. It just kind of just loops right in there, and we just watch it loop right in there. So here comes the 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. And believe it or not, that's the first strikeout of the day for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus. So Wade Keepus comes to the plate. He flew out to the second baseman in his first at bat. Swings and gets the ball out into the outfield for a single. Ground ball to right field. Now that sets up the top of the order here as River Dasher will come to the plate. The third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. So River Dasher comes to the plate. Rivers grounded out to third, flew out to center field. And boy, if he just keeps his nose on one of those curveballs floating in there, Rivers a strong, strong young man. That pitch is low for a ball. So 2 outs. Need a little 2-out magic right here. You got Dasher, Juanipa, Sloss. We could really add to the lead here if we start. And that's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop gets it, throws it over to first, and it's going to get past the first baseman. So that was kind of a tough hop on the first baseman over there, Jax Duncan. So I'm going to have to call that an E6. The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa. So Santiago Juanipa comes to the plate. He flew out to right field and is grounded out to the pitcher. And the pitch is outside for a ball. Runners at first and second here. You got Keepus on second, Dasher on first. If Santiago can get himself a double in the gap, we could score both those runs. As that pitch is behind Santiago. He just stood there like a statue and said, nah, no problem. 2-0 pitch is low and outside for ball 3. As I said about Brendan earlier, Mr. Roosevelt, you're playing with fire because right behind him is going to be Ryder Sloss. River gets back in on the dive, on the pickoff move to first base. Kind of surprised, kind of surprised they're actually holding on there with a runner in front of that guy. So now Jax Duncan moves off the bag. As that pitch goes across the outside corner, it'll be 3 balls and 1 strike. Now you're looking 1 spot, 1 pitch, 1 spot. And that's inside for ball 4. Now the leader of the team in batting average, Ryder Sloss, comes to the plate, and he is looking for a hit. The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss. So Ryder Sloss comes to the plate. He's walked and grounded out to the shortstop. Think middle backside, Ryder. You think middle backside and anything can happen. Here's the pitch. Curveball comes in for a strike. Okay. Clear your head and go to work. Time for the cream to rise to the top here, Ryder, so let's go. Oh, he turned on it. That curveball stayed a little inside. If that thing would have come out over the plate, that would have been a double and cleared the bases. Right now, he's in an 0-2 count. He's in the hole 0-2 with 2 outs. Bases are loaded. If he does get a double, bases will clear. Pitch is outside for a ball. Work it all the way back and do some magic here, Ryder. Come on now. A little 2-out magic time. Keep us at third, Dasher at second, Juanipa at first. And he's going to pop it out to center field. So ball's going to be caught out there for the third out. Golden Aces waste a golden opportunity as we'll go to the top of the 5th inning, leading this ball game 4-2. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. Senior night out here for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. Ryder Sloss, Asher Costin, Brendan Bowser, Cole Carmichael, and Michael Reed, 5 seniors, were honored before tonight's game. Right now the Golden Aces lead this one 4-2. All the runs scored here in this ball game in the first inning. So both pitchers have settled in fairly well. Golden Aces had a golden opportunity in that last inning in order to put some more runs on the board, but just wasn't able to get the job done as they had bases loaded with 2 outs. But right now it's Bowser's job on the mound to shut it down and get the offense back up. So right now for Edwards County, going through the meat of their order, going right through the heart. It's going to be 2, 3, 4. You'll have Jax Duncan, Cash Connor, and Walker Sledge for Edwards County. First baseman, number 22, Jax Duncan. So Jax Duncan comes into the plate. He's struck out both times. He's looking to change his fortunes on the day as that first pitch way outside. Stay on the line, Brendan. Stay on the line. Don't be falling off the mound. As that curveball comes in for a strike, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Jax Duncan. And the pitch. It's going to be fisted foul to the third base dugout. Evens up the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes here. So let's see if we can take care of business on this next pitch. This is where you got to win it. You get to a 2-2 count, you got to win it right here on this pitch. So out of the windup, here's the pitch. Curveball, and that's going to be a double. Left it inside. Duncan turned on it, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Jax Duncan. The catcher, number 3, Cash Connor. Left that one inside. You got to hit that on the outside corner, not the inside corner. So now Cash Connor at the plate, struck out, grounded out to third base. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. He was looking to tie this game up right now. It's 4-2. Golden Aces on top. No outs. Top of the 5th inning. 1 strike count here. Bowser working out of the stretch. And the pitch is high because we're not striding out. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And that pitch is a strike. Sloss fires it down, trying to do a back pick there on Duncan, and he gets back in safely. But right now, Cash Connor's looking at 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Now the mind games come in. Is he going to throw me a curveball? Is he going to throw me a fastball? What are we doing? And I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what we're doing. Curveball, low and inside. So now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. You got to win this pitch right here. So Bowser comes set, and the pitch. It's going to be swung on. Santiago is going to let it gets through under his glove. So right now we get it back in on the infield after the single. So it's a double and a single, and that'll bring up Walker Sledge. Third baseman, number 23, Walker Sledge. So Walker Sledge comes to the plate. He's got a single and an RBI and flew out to left field. Runners on first and third here for Edwards County. They've got a double and a single to open up this top of the 5th inning. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Nope, he stopped. And that was ball 1, a little high and outside. Pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Hey, be nice right here. Let's get a double play. Get that double play, and yeah, they'll score a run on that. Oh, squeeze, missed it. You got to stay awake, guys. Stay awake. Is anybody talking down in the dugout? That's the next question. As he tried to bunt that ball on a squeeze, and it was a safety squeeze, so the runner wasn't coming hard. He was able to stop clearly in time. Pitch is high and outside. So now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes again. So every batter in this inning's been 2-2. Too many pitches. Swung, fouled out of play. Just over the first base dugout. So still a 2-2 count, and we need to win a pitch. Got to win a pitch right here. You don't want to go to 3-2. So let's see that right now they can't get on the same page. So let's see what they come up with. Pitch is outside. So it's full count now. I'm guaranteeing Cash Connor's going to be on the run. He's too good of an athlete not to be running. There he goes. And that's ball 4. It's going to bring up the DH, Owen Lynch. DH, number 25, Owen Lynch. So with that, head coach Tyler Browning is going to go out to the mound. As we have the bases loaded, it's been a double, a single, and a walk. Not the way you wanted to start out the fifth inning. So as Coach Browning's out there, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this message.
Spring into great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a Jeep Wrangler for only $340 a month, or a Ram 1500 with 2.9% financing for 72 months and up to $13,000 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. Bases are loaded for the Edwards County Lions. It's started off this top of the fifth inning with a double, a single, and a walk. And now it's going to bring up the DH, Owen Lynch, who's got a single and grounded out to second base. So let's see what the Aces have up their sleeve here. First pitch from Bowser is low for a ball. That ball's going to be fouled out of play. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And right now I got to keep in mind that Bowser threw 30 pitches on Tuesday. Here's Thursday. So that pitch is high. And right now in this ball game we're looking at 79 pitches. 79 or 80. Fouled off the catcher. So that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now as the pitcher, he wants to, again, 2 balls, 2 strikes. All 4 batters in this inning have been to 2 balls and 2 strikes. That runs your pitch count up in a hurry. So now here's the pitch. High and outside, so it's ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. What are you going to do? Ball 4. Get him out. A double, a single, and 2 walks. And we're leaving the pitcher in. Coming to bat is Evan Rhodes. Center fielder number 14, Evan Rhodes. Evan Rhodes on the day has got a single and flew out to left field. First pitch is in the dirt because now we're overcompensating. Ground ball up the middle, good bounce, going to be a double play. Whew. Another run come across that's going to tie it up 4-3, but that's going to be a 6-3 double play, and now the Golden Aces can get out of it and fortunately just be tied. Second baseman number 16, Bentley Alexander. So let's see if Bentley Alexander can actually swing a bat. Right now he's got 2 walks in this ball game, runner on third base, 2 outs. His first pitch is going to be in for a strike. So now Bowser's working out of the stretch now. Called strike on the outside corner, so it's no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third base. And the pitch. High. Fisted, foul. So the count will stay 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs, and he darn near almost got that off his knuckles swinging. So Bowser comes set and the pitch. High for a ball. Guess what count we're back to again? 2-2 count. I know, folks, you were shocked at home. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on third base. Ball 3. Is he going to get himself out of the inning, or are they going to have to come yanking? Ball 4. So it looks like coming into pitch is going to be Wes Stoll. So with this pitching change, we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back after these messages.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. As right now it's all tied up 4 apiece. Wes Stoll comes in to pitch, and I believe Wes will be taking the place of the DH, Maddox Dillard, as Bowser will move to second base. So, well, actually the DH may stay in. So Stoll's coming in for Mobley. Bowser moved to second base after going, what did we go, 4.2 innings, 4 runs, 4 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 5 hits. And that's going to bring up to bat the pitcher, Wyatt Greathouse. Wes Stoll on the mound. Strike 1. Just do 2 more just like that, Wes. Nothing fancy. Foul ball, literally off the end of the bat. Better get some chalk. Got to chalk up that cue stick right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and third for Edwards County with 2 outs. And they got him out. We got lucky there because I'm not certain he stepped off the rubber. So with that, we're tied up 4 apiece going to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back after these messages.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back here to D. White Field as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 4-4, brand new ball game. As Edwards County played a couple runs there in that top of the fourth inning. They had a double, a single, 3 walks, and then we did have a double play mixed in there, so it was a nice double play that Santiago Juanipa turned along and then tossed it over to Costin. Now for the Golden Aces, they need to get some runs, and they're right in the heart of the order here with Asher Costin, Brendan Bowser, and Jaden Smith. So if you're going to get some runs, you need to get that done now, and this would be a good time to do it. Leading off for the Golden Aces, the first baseman, number 11, Asher Costin. So Asher Costin will come to the plate. He's got a single and a double on the day. Having a fine day at the plate. Wyatt Greathouse still on the mound here for Edwards County. As that pitch is low. So Costin starts with a 1-0 count. Ball low and in the dirt there on that curveball. They're planning to pull here. Right fielder is definitely shaded over more toward the foul line than normal. Now that's a big hop, turf hop right to the second baseman, and it's going to be out number 1. Second baseman, number 13, Brendan Bowser. So Brendan Bowser comes to the plate. He's got a single, an RBI, and flew out to the first baseman. Curveball swung. Why? I don't know, because that pitch started down the middle and it's going to go outside, so that's going to be a ball. Then there's going to be the base hit. That's the ball that starts right at you, and a curveball is going to come back across the plate, and that's the one that you want to smoke. And that's exactly what he did right there. Center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith. So Jaden Smith now comes up to the plate. Jaden is 0 for 2 on the day. He's got on by an error by the shortstop and flew out to center field. I think both times it was on the first pitch. And this time he lays off. So a curveball in the dirt. So 1 out, Bowser at first base, Smith in the box. Got to get some things going here. Pitch down the middle, and Bowser's going to get a stolen base. So now Jaden Smith, because you were patient right there, you've got an opportunity to get a single and an RBI. So good job. That's good. So let's see what the Golden Aces can get done here. That ball is outside and low. 2 balls and a strike. So now that right fielder, I told you earlier with Asher Costin up, he was playing way over more towards the right field line. Now he's in right center field. That ball is going to be swung at to Bowser, and he made a cardinal sin. The ball wasn't hit behind him, but what he did is he played right in front of the shortstop, Drew Roosevelt, and Drew wasn't able to come up with it cleanly, so that'll be an error on the shortstop, and now we got runners at first and third. 23, the pitcher, Wes Stoll. So Wes Stoll comes up for his first plate appearance of the day. Got runners on first and third, and a chance here to actually help his cause, because he'll be on the hook for the win or the loss at the moment. So right now they're discussing whether the pitcher stepped off or not, because he went fake to first base. You can't do that unless you step off the rubber. And they said he stepped off. So the pitch. Low for a ball. So runners at first and third. You got Smith at first, Bowser at third. Off the end of the bat, foul over the first base dugout and into the pine trees. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. We just need to get a fly ball out into the outfield, deep enough to score. And that pitch, curveball's in for a strike. So Wes Stoll at the plate. He's got a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Jaden Smith still at first base. And the pitch. Strike 3. And they try to pick off down at third base. Bowser's back. So now we've got 2 outs in the inning, and it's going to be up to Cole Carmichael. The left fielder, number 12, Cole Carmichael. So Cole Carmichael is at the plate. Got runners at second and third. Definitely need a single. We can score 2 runs easily. Or we could use a pass ball. Cole's going to foul it straight back. He saw that curveball come in and took a hack at it. It just sat out there across the plate. Just was under it just a little bit to foul it off. Curveball's inside for a ball. On deck will be Wade Keepus. Wade's the last at bat. He did get a single. So Carmichael just needs to get on base here. I don't care how. Single, walk, hit by pitch. He's going to swing, and it's going to go out into left center field and caught by the center fielder. And that's going to end the threat, and the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll go to the top of the 6th when we come back after these messages.
When it comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. 4-4 is our score here in the top of the 6th inning. Wes Stoll on the mound for the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. And coming up to bat, it'll be 8-9-1 for Edwards County. The pitcher, number 11, Wyatt Greathouse. So Greathouse was at bat in the top of the last inning when the final out was made. And Stoll fires one right down the middle. Greathouse swung and missed. And the next pitch is low. Skips on past Ryder. Get a new ball here. Stoll working out of the stretch. Delivers. It's going to be popped up and out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. For the Golden Aces on the infield, you got River Dasher at third, Santiago Juanipa at shortstop, Brendan Bowser at second base, and Asher Costin at first. In the outfield, you've got Cole Carmichael in left, Jaden Smith in center, and Wade Keepus in right. As that slider was outside, so that's going to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Wes, as I just was telling the last pitcher, I'm going to tell you also, you got to win this count right here. You got to win the 2-2 count. And it's going to be fouled off to the third base dugout. So keep winning this count. You get the 3-2 count, and too many things can happen. And they're not good. That pitch is low, so it's ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here late in the game, last thing you want to do is walk the lead off, because I'll guarantee you that they will bunt and put them in position to score with the top of the order coming up. So this is a big pitch here for the sophomore Wes Stoll. Swing and a miss, got him. Strike out number 1 for Stoll. That was a good one. The left fielder, number 6, Rocky Bell. So Rocky Bell comes to the plate. Rocky has walked and struck out. But he has not faced Wes Stoll yet. Swing and a miss as the ball gets back to the dugout. And we're out of baseballs. So Wes Stoll comes set and delivers. Outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Getting late in this ball game. All tied up 4 apiece. 6th inning action. And there's a strike just under the letters. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Do a put out right here. Here we go. Let's get it. Shut it down right here, Wes. Swing and a miss. Nice block there by Ryder Sloss. Applies the tag. And that's 2 strikeouts now for Wes Stoll. And that'll bring the top of the order up for Edwards County with nobody on base. Shortstop, number 24, Drew Roosevelt. So right now they moved the left fielder, Ryder Sloss did, but he didn't move his center fielder. As the ball swung off, fouled, goes into the pine trees over behind first base dugout. So there's 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Golden Aces will have 9-1-2 up, and a lot of damage can be done with that part of the order. That pitch, hung on to it a little too long, low and outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Wes Stoll comes set, delivers, right down the middle and not called a strike. So I guess we'll say it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Can we do the ABS challenge? Swung on, up the middle, Juanipa gets it, fires over to Costin, and we're out of the inning. Nice job by the sophomore Wes Stoll. Gets out of the top of the 6th inning. We're still tied up 4 apiece. Golden Aces bats got to come alive here, as we'll be back after these messages.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
comes to running a business, every decision counts, just like every play on the field. At the First National Bank, we help you step up to the plate with confidence. If you need a line of credit for operating expenses, equipment financing, commercial real estate loans, or even oil production loans, we're here to back your next big move. Stop by and talk with our team today, because at the First National Bank, your business is a home run for our community.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. It's the Mount Carmel Golden Aces 4, Edwards County 4. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Golden Aces. Wade Keepus, River Dasher, and Santiago Juanipa. Anybody gets on base, you'll have Ryder Schloss coming up. And folks, if that doesn't spell a run or two for the Golden Aces, then I don't know what does. The right fielder, number 7, Wade Keepus. So Wade Keepus comes to the plate. Wyatt Greathouse still on the mound here for the Edwards County Lions. He's definitely made the Golden Aces put the ball in play. He's struck out one batter on the day, but he's only also got one walk, or 2 walks. As Keepus bunts, and the play is made. So a 1-3 put out, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, River Dasher. Third baseman, number 9, River Dasher. So right now the Golden Aces, they need to string together some hits here. Let's get some guys on, because he's not going to walk you. He's only walked 2 in this game. That pitch is outside for a ball. He's just putting it in there and saying, you hit me, my defense will play behind me. Curve ball right across the plate. If that curveball is going to start at you, it's going to end up in the middle of the plate. If it starts in the middle of the plate, it's going to end up outside for a ball. Oh my word. That was a fastball. About 3 inches outside, but that's okay. It's called a strike. So here we go. Still got a pitch to work with. Boy, back in the day with Levon Hernandez on the mound for Miami, that would have been rung up. Angel Hernandez would have said that was strike 3. Swing and a miss by River. And a strikeout. The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Juanipa. So Santiago Juanipa comes to the plate. He's flew out to right field, grounded out to the pitcher, and walked. First pitch is outside. Oh, really? He called that a strike. Okay, he called it a strike. It's a 1 count, just 1 pitch. Juanipa is going to hit it to the right center field gap. That's going to get down, so that'll be a single. Nice job of hitting right there, Santiago. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Ryder Schloss. The catcher, number 15, Ryder Schloss. So Ryder Schloss comes to the plate. He's got a walk, grounded out to the shortstop, and flew out to the center fielder. So right now it's time for Ryder to show that magic he's got in that bat, because we know he's got some today. That ball gets away. Now we got a runner in scoring position. It's Santiago with some wheels as he makes the turn, but Connor's going to turn and throw, and we got back on the base. Boy, if that ball would have got to center field, Santiago could have got to third. So with 2 outs, they're going to walk Ryder Schloss and bring up the hot-hitting Asher Costin. So it was an intentional walk here, but that also gives Edwards County the force out. First baseman, number 11, Asher Costin. Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 3, Michael Reed. And we've got a timeout here as Edwards County coach is going to go out to the mound. So with that, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have 2 outs, runners on first and second, with Asher Costin at the plate. We'll be back after this message.
Steve Faulkner Automotive has awesome May deals. Get a 26 F-150 employee pricing for all with up to over $8,400 off. Or lease a new Maverick for as low as $366 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Now at Steve Faulkner Automotive, lease a new Pacifica for $399 a month. Or Grand Cherokee L with 0% interest, no payments for 90 days, and up to over $5,400 off. Go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com and come see us today.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Welcome back here to D. White Field, home of the Mount Carmel Golden Aces on senior night. 4-4, we're all tied up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runners on first and second with Asher Costin coming to the plate. Cash Connor is going to go from the catching position to the pitching position. So Cash Connor will be pitching. And then there's some other changes here. Who went to second base? 23. Walker Sledge went to first base. Jax Duncan went to shortstop. And Bentley Alexander went to third base. So who took Drew Roosevelt's place, or where did he go? So, 24, he went behind the plate, so he's catching. So Drew Roosevelt's catching. Okay, so I think we've got it set up now. So for Edwards County, behind the plate, they've got Drew Roosevelt. On the mound, you have Cash Connor. At third base will be Bentley Alexander. Jax Duncan will be at shortstop. At second base, who did I put at second base? I'm not seeing my scratches there. Who's at second base? Oh, Wyatt Greathouse. Wyatt Greathouse went to second base. And then at first base is Walker Sledge. And the outfield, I think, all stayed the same. They're out there telling stories. If they had a fishing line, they could be throwing it in the pond and try and get some catfish out of there. So Cash Connor will be on the mound. He's going to try to keep this game right here for Edwards County to get into the 7th inning. But Asher Costin, on the day, he's coming in 2 for 3. He's got a single, a double, and grounded out to the second baseman. And he's going to look to go for a 3-hit day. And with Juanipa on second base, he'll have an excellent opportunity to score on a base hit. Now pitching for Edwards County, Cash Connor. So runners on first and second, Asher Costin in the box. And Asher's going to take time. So here we go. Connor working out of the stretch. The first pitch is a strike on the outside third of the plate. 2 outs. If the Golden Aces could plate a run or two here, that'd be really nice, and then they just have to, get themselves out of it in the top of the 7th inning. So Costin standing in there. And the pitch. Oh, he's going to hit it out in the gap. Get over his head. Get over his head. It does. We are going to get 2 runs to score here. As Costin is going to get to second. He's going to go for 3. And he's going to get there. So that's going to be a 2 RBI triple for Asher Costin. Big senior night there for the senior lefty. Second baseman, number 13, Brendan Bowser. So now Brendan Bowser at the plate. He's got a chance to extend this lead even further as the Golden Aces now lead 6-4. So Asher Costin at third base, 2 outs. First pitch is a strike right down the middle. So Bowser on the day, he's got 2 singles, an RBI, and flew out to the first baseman. So 2 for 3 on the day, and hey, another guy we can say have a 3-hit day. That pitch is low and outside for a ball, evens up the count. Would love to see the RBI opportunity, but I wouldn't be so mad if the ball went to the backstop one time. And the pitch. Oh my. That was a strike, I guess. Outside, low. Swung and missed, but he's going to run, and Costin's going to score. Bowser will get on by the error. So it was a KE2. And like I said, I'd love to see one get to the backstop. Center fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith. So now it's 7-4, Golden Aces on top. Bowser at first base with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Jaden Smith. Jaden's been on base twice by errors by the shortstop. It's a new shortstop now. Jax Duncan moved to short, as that's a ball. So Jaden's 0 for 3 on the day. Got on by a couple of errors, and then flew out to center field. Pitch is high, so it's 2 balls, no strikes here for Jaden. I'd say be patient here. Be patient. Maybe Brendan will take off on this one. Nope. That's ball 3. Now you're taking 2 pitches. You're taking 2 pitches if they're both strikes. Do not entertain the thought of swinging the bat till you get to a 3-2 count. That's a strike. Okay, so there's 3-1. So let's see if he can bring it again. Because now what you'll do is with a if you get to a 3-2 count, you get the runner on the move. You put that ball in the gap, and now you're going to get an RBI. And that ball's inside for a ball. The pitcher, number 23, Wes Stoll. So Wes Stoll has an opportunity to help himself. Got runners on first and second. Got Smith at first, Bowser at second. Got in his kitchen there and fouled it off into the pine trees over first base dugout. Just make good contact here, Wes. Let the ball go where it goes. Just under the letters for a strike, so it's an 0-2 count here. I know if I was the catcher for Edwards County, I'd be calling for a fastball. And the pitch. checked the swing there. And that, you know what, for the umpire out there at second base, you can't see that. There's no way that they could tell if he actually broke the plane of the plate. That's a hard thing to do. And the pitch is high for a ball, so it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes here, 2 outs, 2 on. Deuces wild. One of the few times I've been able to say that today. Deuces wild here for the Golden Aces. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Ball's in the dirt, so 3-2. The runners will be able to get started. Watch out for an inside move here. Watch out for the inside move. You're going to be running anyway. Strike 3 right down the middle, and that's going to end the bottom of the 6th inning. But the Golden Aces take the lead here on senior night, 7-4. We have 3 outs to get and get that victory. So we'll be back right after these messages.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Welcome back here to D. White Field. 7-4, Golden Aces on top, going to the top of the 7th inning. Wes Stoll has been on for the last 1.1 innings. And right now he stands in line to get the W if we can get 3 outs before they score 3 runs. So coming up for Edwards County, they're going to have 2, 3, 4. Heart of the order for the Edwards County Lions, you'll have Jax Duncan, Cash Connor, and Walker Sledge. Ryder throwing the ball down. West ducked quite a bit and still almost got drilled. Number 22, Jax Duncan. So Jax Duncan at the plate. Duncan's got a couple strikeouts and a double. First pitch is a strike just below the letters. Looks like he threw a little slide piece right there, little slider. The next pitch is going to be swung on. Asher Costin's trying to get over to the fence and overran it. So that's going to be new life here for Jax Duncan, but it is a 2-strike count. So it's an 0-2 count. Two-strike count here to Jax Duncan, leading off the top of the 7th inning. Pitch, swung on, and that's going to be a base hit out into left field. What happened there? I'm writing it down because that should have been a single. What happened? Okay. So now we've got a runner on second base. Anyway, Cash Connor now to the plate. Pitcher number 3, Cash Connor. So Cash Connor's at the plate, got a strikeout, grounded out to third base, and a single. Swung on and missed. As Cash Connor, I tell you what, he takes a healthy cut. Takes a healthy cut. He's trying to put the ball out there over the trees, which I believe would, if it goes over the trees, that would be at least a 340 shot. Next pitch is low and in the dirt. Nice block by Ryder Sloss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stoll comes set and delivers. Ball's outside. Seven to 4, Golden Ace is on top. We don't like having too much of a lead. Lead off guy on base. As Ryder tries to throw down to Brendan, and Jax Duncan's back into second base. So right now we've got a 3-1 count. Stoll brings it. Fouled off to the third base dugout. So it's 3-2. Make a good pitch right here. Just make a good pitch. We'll trade, get an out. That's all you want to do is get an out. So Stoll comes set, delivers, and he strikes him out. High heat. So that's out number 1, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Walker Sledge. First base, number 23, Walker Sledge. So Walker Sledge comes to the plate. He's got a single, flew out to left field, and a walk. First pitch is low and inside. Nice block there again by Ryder Sloss. So right now it's a 1 ball, no strike count, 1 out. Focus on the batter. The runner means nothing. Focus and get the batter out. So Stoll comes set, delivers. And that's been called a strike 33 times today, but not the 34th. That's called a strike. We'll call it even. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Golden Aces will be at home tomorrow against Gibson Southern, weather permitting. As the next pitch is in the dirt, Sloss has it. Yep, right now, don't worry about the runner. Just go get the batter. That's your whole focus, is get the batter out. 7-4 ball game. The runner on second base means nothing if you get the batter out. So Wes Stoll comes set and delivers. Swing and a miss. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch here coming to Walker Sledge. Right-handed first baseman now. Started out at third base, moved to the other corner. So moved from the hot corner to the other corner. Wes Stoll delivers. Swung on, fisted, and Jaden Smith's got a bead on it and makes the catch. So now with 2 outs, a 3-run lead coming to the plate will be Owen Lynch, the DH. Number 25, the DH, Owen Lynch. So Owen Lynch comes to the plate. He's got a single, grounded out to second base, and a walk on the day. So Wes Stoll, first pitch, swung on, hit out to right field, and right there is Wade Keepus for the victory. And on senior night, the Golden Aces get one, 7-4. Wes Stoll comes in for 2.1 innings, gets the W, and the Golden Aces have a big win this week as they're going up against a very good Edwards County team. we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have head coach Tyler Browning joining us on the post-game show. So again, the final score here from D. White Field, 7-4. Golden Aces defeat the Edwards County Lions. Golden Aces now move to 17-8 on the season, and Edwards County falls to 18-7. With that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with head coach Tyler Browning after these messages.
Hi, I'm Tony. I graduated Wabash Valley College at Mount Carmel, and it was the best decision ever. It gave me the opportunity to go on the air almost immediately. Within about a week of starting the broadcasting program at Wabash Valley College, I was a DJ on 89.1 WVJC, and that on-air experience was invaluable to my future career and hiring potential.
Spring into great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a Jeep Wrangler for only $340 a month, or a Ram 1500 with 2.9% financing for 72 months and up to $13,000 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Steve Faulkner Automotive in Mount Carmel, Illinois has an outstanding service department. With free pickup and delivery, we'll make sure your vehicle runs perfectly at an affordable price. Come see us today or view our service specials at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Baseball season is all about preparation, teamwork, and making the right call at the right time. It's the same for your business. At the First National Bank, we give you the advantage with business loans tailored to your needs. These include lines of credit, equipment loans, commercial real estate financing, and oil production loans. Visit any of our locations to learn more. Because when your business wins, our whole community wins.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back here to D. White Field Senior Night. Golden Aces come up with the victory. Final score of 7-4. And little comeback from being tied up to get that victory. But a couple seniors come through big for you tonight on the offensive side of things, Coach. Asher Costin was one home run away from the cycle. I mean, he had a single, a double, and a triple, and that last one was a biggie.
Yeah, I mean, what a game. They're a good, really, really good team. With 1A, they're going to have a really good chance to go a long way, and they've beaten some teams this year that we've lost to. So, I mean, they're a good team. We didn't take them lightly, and we came out and we played pretty well. I don't think we made an error. We might have waited one there late, but good defense. Brennan gave us a good start. A few too many walks there to get deep in the game, but he threw the ball well. Kept him off balance, and then Wes came in, first varsity appearance of the year, did a great job there, and Asher with the big swing late, so good team win overall.
Well, and you know, as you mentioned with Brendan, offensively he was 2 for 4 on the day, but pitching wise, all the offense for both teams was in that first inning. We were up 4-2 after 1 inning of play. Both pitchers settled down, and then it was the 5th inning where the wheels just fell off the bus.
Yeah,
but Wes Stoll came in, and he threw BBs.
You know, like I said, I mean, their top 4 or 5 hitters are really, really good, and it just seems like every time they got back to the top of their lineup, they were able to make something happen, and they did that in the 5th, and Chase Brennan there, we were really happy. His first warnings, he was only at like 58 pitches, and he was being efficient, and they just strung him out there. He got to a lot of full counts that inning, but like I said, we knew going into this week we were going to have to use everybody on the mound, and for Wes to come in, throw two and a third there to end the game as his first varsity appearance, just says a lot about character and just staying ready, and he did a great job there the last couple innings.
Well, and with your seniors tonight being senior night, you've got Ryder Sloss. Ryder offensively, he got on base with a walk and an intentional walk, so probably out of all that, the only way that you beat an intentional walk is if you hit a home run. So right now he's thinking he's Zeus with that intentional walk.
Yeah, we were giving him a hard time. He got intentionally walked, and then they switched pitchers, and I said, why are they intentionally walking the guy that has popped up twice to get to the guy that's had 2 doubles already? And so, I gave Ryder a hard time, but but we felt really good about Asher's at bat there. He got a first pitch fastball, and then he caught a changeup out in front of the plate. And he said he kind of off the end of the bat, but he was able to get enough on it, get over the guy's head there. Just big at bat after big at bat there from the middle of the order. I think Asher and Brennan there in the 4-5 hole had 5 hits. So that's how you win games. You got to have that middle of the order be your run producers.
Well, and then another senior got in his first at bat, got a single with an RBI, and that was huge. Cole Carmichael.
Yeah, I was happy to give Cole a shot. He's played outfield a lot the last month and a half or so. Played a lot of outfield for us and ran the base as well. He hadn't got a lot of opportunities to get at bats. So with a couple other guys that have been struggling, happy to get him in there, especially on senior day. And he had a nice swing there early in the game. It was a good overall day. And another senior, Mike, didn't get to start today. But he courtesy ran a couple times, scored 2 runs. He scored on Asher's triple. He scored from first to home. He runs like a deer, so it was fun to get him out there and run the bases, get him dirty a little bit too.
Well, and here late in the season, Wade Keepus has come on, and he had a single in his second at bat today. He's down there in that second leadoff position. He's in the 9 hole, but if he gets on base, boy, right behind him you've got River Dasher, you've got Santiago, you got Ryder, Asher, Brendan. He's a table setter.
Yeah, and I really liked. He came up to me. I think it was there in the bottom of the 6th tie game, and he was leading off the inning. And he said, "I'm going to try to push bunt to first base here."
And it was close. It was a good one.
I was like, "Go for it, man," because I think that's a part of his game that he can even make him more dangerous there. And he put down that pitcher made a really good play to get him by a step. But having him down there, if he's getting on base frequently, right now we've got about 2 or 3 guys there in the top of our lineup that aren't going right now. River and Jaden, a couple of those guys, have had a tough 5 or 6 game stretch. But I think once we get all of those guys going at the same time, and the bottom of the order can just be consistent and get on base, then we're going to be a dangerous team come postseason.
Well, depending upon the weather, tomorrow we have Gibson Southern here at home, a very, very good Class 3A team over in Indiana.
Yeah, I think the last time I checked, they'd only lost 1 game. I think they were like 16-1 or something like that. They're a great program, and they've got a lot of really good players, and it's our 5th game in 5 days, so we're a little short on arms. So it just means we got to come out and score some runs. And
can you pitch?
We'll just go out there and compete. It is what it is. No, I can't even throw underhand. So.
I'll stand up here and talk about it. I'm not going to go play either.
So no, we'll go out. We'll compete. We'll put our best foot forward and just see what we can do.
All right, Coach. Well, good victory. Get down there and dap the guys up a little bit as they hung with it. Yep. They hung with it, and that's a good key.
Sure, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's head coach Tyler Browning joining us here on the postgame show. Golden Aces moved to 17-8 on the season as they defeat a very good Edwards County team by the final score of 7-4. And right now we're going to wrap things up here, and hopefully we'll have some baseball here at D. White Field again tomorrow. So, folks, have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow as we take on the Gibbs Southern Titans right here at D. White Field at 4:30 p.m.